Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari. Yamuna Tira. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Gauranga. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo. Everyone, Haribo. Nitai, Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is Hare Krishna, correct. Truth, truth spoken by the lips of the baby, said, of the child, innocent child. So we should not be sentimental, but sentiment and sentimental, these two things. Sentiment and sentimental. We should not be mental, but sentiment is very good. We have to have innocence, as Bible says, only innocent, like childlike, not childish, but childlike, can enter the kingdom of my Father. Can you reduce it a little bit? So, it's very, very important. Who can enter that kingdom, childlike? And you can see in spiritual world, even Krishna, he's Kishore. He is very, you can never see Krishna with mustache, and and with beard and going, let me bless all this world. No, God is Navayovanam Cha. He is ever useful and joyful. Many people in this world, they have no idea who is God. No idea. God is light, God is love, God is nothing, God is light. God is energy, some sound from the sky, Akashvani, something. But actually, it's very, very important to understand who is God and how to love Him. Because all scriptures, they coming to one point. We have to love God most of all. Then we have to love neighbors, we have to love each and everyone is in this world. That's what scripture says. Maitri astu vishwasya namodvijebhyaha. To become friendly with all living entities. Samah sarveshu bhuteshu. My devotee, he is always dear to everyone and everybody dear to him. Yes. Advishyak sarva bhutanam. Maitrah karuna evacha. He is Maitri. He is very, very friendly with everyone. And what does it mean to be friendly? There are different kinds of friends. Like in English language, let's say friend. Okay, friend. Companion maybe, friend. I mean, how many words to describe friendship? Friend. But in Sanskrit, it's such a vast language that each and every aspect, it can be specially named. Like for example, Mitra. Mitra, this is official. Hey Mitra, this is the official friend from 9 to 5 in office. We're meeting him regularly. Mitra, in the office, every day. Bondur. Bondur. Hey, Bondur. Bondur means somebody were temporary, like you're flying together in flight, for 2-3 hours, and he happened to be sitting just by you, next to you. How are you? Where are you from? Oh, I am from Perth. I'm also from Perth. Ah, hello. Hi, hello. Ayaram Gairam. So after 3 hours, you never meet him again. So, temporary companions like Bondur. There is some Sakha. Oh, Sakha, this is very close friend already, right? Sakha. It's much more close. And there is name Suhrit. Suhrit means heart. Super Hrit. Super dear to the heart. So there's Suhrit. That's why devotees, they always Titikshava Karunika Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. They are friends to all Sarva Bhutanam, not only Hindu Bhutanam or some Russian Bhutanam again, or Hindu Bhutanam. No. Sarva Bhutanam. They are very friendly to everyone. But there is even higher level, even higher. It's called Suhritattamam. He is very, very dear to Krishna. He is inside his heart. Because every living entity in this world, they have Paramatma, you know. Andantarastam paramanu chayantarastam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Krishna penetrating all this world, and Krishna andanta paramanu chayantarastam. Krishna resides in each and every atom of this creation. And as a Paramatma feature, Ksharavakashaya Vishnu. He penetrates his creation, and in the heart of each and every living entity, he resides as a Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. Sarvabhutanam, all living entities, I am like Paramatma. So Krishna is a Paramatma of each and every living entity. But Krishna also has Paramatma. Paramatma also has heart. You know? And do you know what is the Paramatma of Paramatma? Because every living entity has Paramatma in the heart. But Paramatma also has heart. And Paramatma also has Paramatma, his Paramatma. And who is Paramatma of Paramatma? No, devotees. Suhridam sarvabhutanam. And then sadhunam hridayam mahyam. Krishna says himself, in my heart, devotees. I am in the heart of my devotees, but in my heart, my devotees, the heart of my heart. That's why I don't have heart. You know that story was Durvasa Muni. When Durvasa Muni was running, he offended Ambarish Maharaj, who happened to be Grihastha. Some people have this wrong idea, oh, devotee means I have to become sannyasi, brahmachari or something, I have to leave everything, yogi, I have to go to a cave. No, this is wrong understanding. Anyone can be devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he taught us, Naham vipro na chanarapati, napi vaishyo na shudro, naham varnina, Chagrihapati na vanastorya tirva kintu pradhyan nikila paramananda purnamritabdhir gopi bhartur padakamalayur dasa 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 anudasa. He says, I am not grihastha, not brahmachari, not vanaprastha, not sannyasi. I am not brahmana, I am not kshatriya, neither I am vaishya or shudra. Who am I? I am simply servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of gopis, whose master is Krishna. So to become servant of the servant, this is our constitutional position. How to be happy? When servant trying to become master, it becomes something wrong. As they say, cat is out, mouse play. They want to remove master to become master themselves. Yes. But our constitutional position to become always subservient, not only to the master, but to his servants. And you know, like electricity, when you have the electrical wire, when you put electricity in this end, the biggest amount of electricity comes at the end. Anyone who touches the wire at the end, he'll get current the most. Even 2, 3, 5 people will come, to them will come, the biggest amount of shock will get the last one. You know that? Yes, I had experience. We were traveling in Bangladesh, and you know, we were chanting, and it was wire mic. So and the mic, some electricity, some shortage was there, and electricity went in the hands of the last brahmachari one. And he was shaking like that. And then I touched him to help him, and then shock came to me also. What happened? Have you had this electrical shock sometimes? Sometimes you're touching, what happened? But if somebody else will touch you, he also get the same thing. In fact, he will get more than you. Because everything will go through him. Earthing is called earthing. You know? Once, no offense, but it's a joke. Shall I joke? So this is one Sardarji, he came to one Brahman, Panditji. And he said, well, I have problem. Do you know Jyotish? I know Jyotish. Can you help me, please? हाथ दिखना आते हैं आपको दिखाओ. So do you know Jyotish? Yeah, I know. I have my son Badmas. He's such a rascal. He doesn't want to study. My wife sick, and I lost my job, and I'm so many problems in my life. What could be the reason? So Brahman look at him. You're Rahu in 10th house. That's why you have problems with job. Oh, you're Saturn in 6th house. That's why your wife, you're having troubles. And your son also in 2nd house, you have Mars. That's why he's so not cut Badmas. Such a, really, how do you know all these things? And Brahman looked at him. I have antenna. I am downloading everything. So this, really? Far out. So Sardarji opened his turban. I also have, see? But why I am not downloading? And then Brahman looked at him, oh, because you have earthing also. Everything because you're downloading, but everything is earthing also. So like that. So when we getting this great power, we have to know how to be on the ground. We have to be grounded also. Otherwise you will be blown away with that energy. Like that. We have to be grounded. And this electricity which comes through the supreme powerhouse is very powerful. That's why those who are standing in the very end, they're getting the most mercy. That's why we in our sampradaya, we inspire to become servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant somewhere. There is no vacancy in spiritual world, everything busy. If you can get chance, you have to be invited in the club, like big Rotary Lions Club. You cannot just storm your way, I want to be a member. No, you have to be invited to that club. By member who is already member, he has to recommend you, right? Same like to get visa to Australia. You have to be recommended by somebody who can invite you and take responsibility for you. And to make sure that you're going to leave on time. Right? Isn't it? Otherwise, so many guys want to hang around in spiritual world. Like in Australia, nah. Like, it is like, heaven. Oh, no problem. It's much easier to get out from some crazy world and come here and do nothing. No. You have to be recommended. So similarly in spiritual world, you have to be recommended. And usually this recommendation comes from Srimati Radharani. But Srimati Radharani, she will never recommend you unless Lalita will not recommend you. And Lalita will never recommend you unless, Vishakha recommend you. And Vishakha will never recommend you unless Rupa Goswami will not recommend you. And Rupa Goswami will not recommend you. So in this way, it's like we're sending our file up. We have to get recommendation of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and he will never recommend you unless Nityananda Prabhu, like Jagai Madha, my dear Lord, please forgive them. They're nice guys, Yes, and Nityananda, he's a Balaram, he's the original Guru. That's why we're saying we have to approach Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadikshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. And we have to become humble servant of Guru. Yes, servant of the servant. That's why in spiritual world we're talking about manjaris. Manjaris, they are assistant of Srimati Radharani. Very, very innocent small girl, not sentimental, but sentiment. They are very, very small, looks like child, like four Kumaras. They looks like child, but they are powerful sages. So similarly, these manjaris, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Se Mora Sampada. We are chanting this bhajan. Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami, they are manjaris in spiritual world. They wrote so many scriptures, so many explanations, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, about all the rasas with Krishna, all details. How to love God. Prabhupada says they don't even know who is God, what to speak about love of God. We know everything. And Krishna, he has multiple relationships with each and every living entity. That's why his name is Rasaraj. He's Rasa Raj. He's enjoying rasas with everyone. Remember last time I told you about example, small baby going around, sitting with everyone, and nobody paying attention because, innocent baby. Manjaris like this. Manjaris are exactly like this. They are so innocent. They're going around, and even Krishna and Radha, they are together. They're not ashamed of them because they are just so innocent. They're going around, they're trying to serve, trying to be independent, try to do. But they have this, yes, correct. So, and the spiritual girls, manjaris, they're assisting Srimati Radharani and Krishna in their wonderful relationships. And they are so simple and honest that they're getting the most mercy. They're getting mercy from all devotees, and everybody smiling and blessing them. Okay, very nice. Everybody blessing them. So similarly, because manjaris, they're assisting different gopis to assist Lalita, and Lalita assisting Radharani, and Radharani assisting Krishna. If Radharani, she wants to decorate Krishna with some kind of kumkum and forest flower powder, you know. She says, okay, Rupa Manjari, go and get for me wonderful colors. And Rupa Manjari saying, Nayana Manjari, okay, you go quickly to forest. I need this color by this time, immediately. Yes. And then Nayana Manjari going to Rasa Manjari, you go and help me this, and you get a yellow color. And a big discipline. And everybody running, doing something, collecting, and they bringing in time to Rupa and Rupa Manjari, giving to Lalita, and Lalita giving to Radharani, and Radharani, tick, putting dot to Krishna. And behind that dot, thousands of manjaris working and doing something, putting some flowers and everything. And Krishna very, very kind and very, very happy. Oh, you put such a nice dot. And he gives betel, you know, some Mahaprasad to Radharani. And Radharani takes a little bit and she passes to Lalita. Lalita, take, you also take. And Lalita is feeling obliged to Rupa. Okay, Rupa, you also take. And then Rupa chewing, okay, Nayana, you also took. Tick, 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 Rasa, Nayana, so, tick, tick, tick. And the smallest Manjari, she was at the very, very end. She was doing actual job. Collecting stuff, going to some maybe keteki flower in jungle, collecting this, scratching her body through this thorny bushes of keteki, and collecting that, and Radharani feeling, what did I do? Nothing. I just simply put this garland on Krishna. That's all. But who collected these flowers? Who put this together? Who match it together? Who string it together? She feels so much obliged to the gopis, and gopis obliged to manjaris, and manjaris, etc. So somebody who did the job at the very end, he getting mercy, combined mercy of everyone. The biggest mercy. Not only Krishna plus Radha plus Lalita plus Rupa plus Nala, and all collective atom bomb mercy. That's why it's called Madhanakya Mahabhav plus. That's why somebody who is at the very end, he is getting the biggest amount of electricity. Like that. So that's why we are inspired. We have to be inspired before we are expired. That's why we have to become humble servant. And Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, he wrote a very wonderful book which called To Die Before Death. We have to die before death. In other words, we have to kill our false ego. Aham. Ahankara vimudatma kartahamati manyate. And when we simply purify, to kill means to purify, to establish real ego. Very humble servant. In this material world, everybody wants to enjoy. Jiva jivasya jivanam. One living entity exploiting another living entity. Ishwaraham aham bhogi balavan sukhi. I am enjoyer. I am the asura, you know. Asurim bhavam asritaha. You know what is asura? What's the meaning of asura? It's not like asura in this Mahabharata or some Star War of Indian movies, you know. Big horns and big teeth. No. That's demons maybe, I don't know. But asura is different. You know what the asura means? Krishna says, Asurim bhavam asritaha. Namam duskritino mudha prapadyanti naradhamam mayaya pahrita jnana asurim bhavam asritaha. Asuri bhava. Asura, asu means immediately. Asu means jnanayat asu vairagyam jnanam chayat aitukam. Asu means tatkal, I want right now. And ramante. Ramante means to enjoy. I want to enjoy right now. Seeing, enjoying. I see the object, I want to enjoy that. I see the food, I want to eat it. They cannot control themselves. Cannot. So those who want to enjoy, they are asuras. And tell me, who is not willing to enjoy here? So, you see, in this material world, mostly, we are all degraded in this material world. That's why we are in this material world. Kalau Shudra Sambhavam. Because we wanted, to enjoy independently from Krishna. And therefore we happen to be here. But when we remove the tendency to enjoy ourselves independently from Krishna, but we want to enjoy through Krishna, that's real enjoyment. It is explained that king and the servant, they're enjoying the same food. but only one paying for that. No? Driver, chauffeur of the king or big businessman driving the same Lamborghini or nice car, latest model. He is a chauffeur only. He is hired by the company, but he is the one who is enjoying the most car. And this owner, he's so busy, so intensely. Oh, so I'm sitting on the back seat, doing something, going only from house to office, then going all day working like donkey, and this guy doing nothing, simply enjoying in the car. And his business is to come by 9 o'clock to office, that's all. To bring boss half an hour from home to office. The rest of the day, car was him. But if he will start to misuse the car, and boss tells him, you have to come by 5 o'clock to the office, okay? I have to go to the meeting. And this guy start to think, oh, actually, because I am driver, this car with me all the time, so I'm proprietor. And one moment he start to think that I am proprietor of this car. Why hell I have to come to this office? Nonsense, it's my car. Then this is the last day you are working in the company. You know, there's one joke. If you really want to remember the birthday date, birth date of your wife, if you want to remember the birthday of your wife, one time you have to forget that. So similarly, if you want to lose your job, one time you just forget that you are the driver, you are not the proprietor of this car. So similarly, this body is nothing but vehicle. Yantra yudhani maya. This is a vehicle. We have 2 headlights, we have pop-up, we have sound, we have tanking. We have to put diesel here every day. Brum, brum. We have gas behind also. Everything is there. It's a two-wheeler, two-wheeler. This is a car. But we're forgetting that we are not the proprietor of this car. Krishna says, I provided you everything. You are taking care of temporarily. So use it for me. Yat karosi, yad ashnosi, yad juhosi, dadasi, yat tapasyasi kaunte, tat kurusva, madarpanam. You say, whatever you do, whatever you eat, right? Whatever difficulties you're going through life, do it as an offering to me. Just offer it to me. That's all. Very simple, but not easy. You have to remove false ego. Why God? Why not me? I want to enjoy me. Like only gods, me. Who is saying that? Me. We know who is saying that. So we should not become stupid enough to understand that we are not independent in this world. If God will simply block your breathing capacity just for 5 minutes, you try, close it, suffocate. If you will be just, oxygen will be removed from this universe. How difficult to live without oxygen. And if you can keep your, then we appreciate the mercy of Lord. Because sometimes we are taking for granted. What we have, we are not appreciating. We are crying when we are losing it. So that's why if you're not using, you are losing. That's why Krishna says, better you be grateful and use everything for me. And I'll give you everything back. Don't worry, Baba. It's everything for you only. But you have to do it in proper way, in authorized way. And the most authorized way to become humble and offer everything to Krishna. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains how to offer to Krishna. I don't know. I'm coming some toys there. When I was worshipping toys, not toys, Gornitai, but my father came and said, my dear, you're such a big man, army man, playing toys. What happened to you? Bukar kya? Are you some fever? Are you okay? And I'm doing puja, for Gornitai. What happened? You're army man? My mom said also. What happened to you? A small baby playing toys or what? Because they cannot understand that Krishna, Arche Vigraha is Krishna. Krishna can manifest anywhere, anyhow. Krishna can talk to you. Actually, he can. It's up to him. Prasada leshanugrihita evahi janati tattvam. So many stories. Krishna can talk, Krishna can manifest to you. Right? So in Vrindavan, I have my friend. In Vrindavan, Krishna manifests so many times. I can tell you many stories. How Krishna can, just like that, can come and smile with Radharani, running, laughing, ha ha. And what was that? And if you're lucky enough, Primanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Prema Anjan, Prem ka Anjan. We need some, Anjan is like some medicine, kajal. Prema Jana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. So we need to put our eyes, should be smeared by the medicine of love. With this kind of eye. And if you really want to see Krishna, you want to see Krishna, we can see Krishna only in the reflections of the eyes which filled with the tears of love. In those eyes you can see. Once we had Abhishekam, and the devotees were jumping and doing Abhishek to the deities, watering deities, everybody running, brahmachari running to the deities. And it was one head pujari. He was standing far away at the end of the temple room. And he was folding hands. And everybody, new devotees, running, doing Abhishekam. And we looked at Pujari was standing on the very end, near to Prabhupada. And tears were rolling from his eyes, and he was just praying. And I was thinking, wow, that's real patram pushpam phalam toyam. Means little water. Krishna says, offer me one flower, right? One fruit, little water. But it's not the water like glass of water. Krishna doesn't need your water. He speaks about different water. He speaks about water from the eyes. That was real water, little water. So that's why we can see, when we can feel that separation from Krishna. And that separation is not very cheap. We have to actually get it. We have to become very eager to get that. Laulyam ekalam mulyam. Laulyam ekalam mulyam. Koti janma sukritam nalabhyate. Laulyam means strong desire to get it. Srila Rupa Goswami, he says, if you can ever get chance to get the love of Godhead, you have to purchase it by any means, whatever cost may be. That eagerness to serve Krishna, you have to purchase it. But that determination, not possible after thousands of lifetimes. Not possible to get that desire, laulyam. So where to get it? We can get it only from those who have it. Prasangamajaram pasam atmanam kavayo viduhu sa eva sadhu sukrito mokshadvaram apavritam. Prasangamajaram pasam. Attachment to this material world is a cause of bondage, but the same attachment to the saintly person is a cause of liberation. So by serving saintly people, by serving them, we actually can get mercy. And by that mercy we are attracting Krishna. See, Krishna, he is enjoying that. There is nothing to do. There is Vaikuntha there. This is Kuntha, always anxiety. Always anxiety. Koi man se dukhi, koi tan se dukhi, koi dhan vina udas. Tora sob dukhi, sukhi, shyam kadas. Gorintai das sukhi. Everybody busy. Something problem. But in material world, no problem at all. And you know what? Today morning I was reading and our acharyas explained that Krishna likes so much devotees in this world. Not in that world, in this world. Devotees of Krishna, much more dear to Krishna than devotees in Vaikuntha even. Because in Vaikuntha, nothing to lose. No tension, no pension, no tension, nothing to lose. But for devotees here, they're struggling. And they have so much to lose, to sacrifice for Krishna. And that's why devotees here, those who are giving time, sacrificing, manasa deha geha jo kichu more arpiloto apadenanda kishore. They go into so many difficulties. There is no difficulties to overcome. Here is so many difficulties. That's why Krishna can see how much devotee is struggling to get my association. That's why he himself personally comes. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. That's why devotees in Vaikuntha, Kuntha means difficulties. They don't have difficulties there. That's why they're so much eager to help devotees, those who are in this material world. That's why we're getting that mercy from Vaikuntha, not because they have nothing to do, because they're feeling compassion as a family, as a team. Those devotees want to help these devotees, those who are struggling their way to please Krishna. So that's why Krishna is accepting. But to do that, we need to have to help somebody, you have to have a humble heart. Very, very meek and humble heart. Amanina manadina. Give respect to others, never expect respect for yourself. But in this world, just opposite. Everybody should respect me, okay? Jiva jivasya jivanam. Once Srila Prabhupada came to printing company in Japan when they were printing Bhagavad Gita, and he asked one manager, what is the goal of your life? What is the purpose of your life? And that manager, it was like big pile of visiting cards. And he took his visiting card from down and put on the top. From down, he put on the top. That's my goal. To come up from down, being the servant and manager, to become the top boss, CEO of this company. That's what people, they just try to pull everyone down to be on the top. You know these crabs? Gangatuna, what they say, what do you call it in Hindi? Crabs, you know? Huh? Kekra. So like that. When you dump these kekras, in one bucket, no need to cover that bucket. Nobody going to escape anyway. Because if somebody will try to escape, all other kekras, all these crabs, pull him down. This is the nature. They will never allow anyone to escape. You have to suffer as I am suffering, you also have to suffer like that. But sadhu, he's not like that. Example given, one sadhu was walking and he saw one scorpion drowning in the water, drowning in the water. So he just picked up the scorpion, and scorpion bite him like anything, scorpion, bichuk. Oh, again he fall down. And have you had anybody experience of scorpion bite? You get, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know a little bit, huh? It's like, wow, you just, numb. It's like such a pain, man. But sadhu still, nevertheless, he picked him up. And again scorpion bite him. And again he dropped him in the water. But again, against any odds, he just again picked him up to save this guy. And again he bite him. So somebody told him, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's biting you and you're still saving him? And he said, what to do? This is the nature of scorpion to bite, but my nature is to save. As he doesn't want to give up his nature, I don't want to give up my nature too. Like that. People throwing stone at you, give them flower. And as Peter asked Jesus Christ, but what if people criticize you like anything? Forgive them. But if they criticize you 7 times in Instagram, in Facebook, and in YouTube, what to do? And Jesus said, forgive them 7 times 7. No problem, just forgive them. I was telling this example. I went to one community, Amish community, Amish. Have you heard Amish community? Yes, in Pennsylvania. It's a very famous story. It happened actually. You can even see, they even make Christians, they make this movie about this Amish grace. Amish grace, based on that real situation. That it was a real community, and I actually went to that community to see how they're really living. They were there, and they had milkman. His name was Charles. And he was providing milk to the community. All the time, providing milk to the community. Every day, to the kids. At one day, what happened, he got baby. I believe it's Alice, her name was. Just newly born, small baby, 7 months old. She was, born prematurely, whatever. But unfortunately, as she was born, she died. Small baby, died. So this Charles, he could not forgive God. Why bad things happen to good people? How God could do it to me? I am doing so much service, providing milk to this spiritual community for so many years. Selflessly I am serving, and I got already 2 initiations, and how God did it to me? What he did? He was keeping quiet, but he was preparing for something horrible. He collected a weapon, loaded full car. He came one morning, he said, since he took my daughter, I'll take revenge and I'll kill all daughters of God. And he went to Gurukula, to school, one morning when all kids came, and he came in his car. He wrote this bye-bye letter to his wife, and he had also 2 children. He wrote to them, I love you guys, but I cannot forgive God. Resentfulness. And he went and he murdered children of this community. He killed actually children. So many children he killed. And at the end, he killed himself. And then his wife was shocked. His mother was shocked. What? I can't believe that Charles could do that. He did it. And then his wife was shocked with 2 kids. And next morning, in some families, they lost 2 children at the same time. Such a shock for the parents. So, the Charles, he also killed himself at the end. And then all the managers, all the leaders of that community, Amish, next days they went to that wife of the Charles. They came to her and she was shocked. Maybe they are coming to kill me or to kill my children or something like revenge. And she didn't want to open, but she requested. Father came to protect her. And father said, okay, let's open, let's allow them, because still it's our family in fault, because we became the cause of their suffering. We have to allow them in. So they allowed them to come, and all these Amishes, they have big hats like this, big beard. They're not using mobiles, they're not using cars, they're using horses only. A very simple life. And I was surprised. I was staying there with them. They're not even using electricity. They're using gas cylinder, and they have maybe 10, 12 children. Daughters working with mom in the garden, and the boys working and helping fathers. Very amazing, united, very much united. So they came to this, wife of the Charles, and she was shocked. She was ready. She didn't expect what now going to happen. And they said, we came to offer you condolences. She said, excuse me, what? Condolences, because you lost your husband, and you have still 2 kids, and we came to offer you condolences. And we wanted to request you, and we came to ask you, if you need anything, you please tell us. We can provide you. We have so much clothes for the kids. We have toys, so many things left, because now we don't need that. But you still have 2 kids. So that's why if you need anything, we can give you. It's second hand, but it's a very good condition. Anything you need, we can provide you and help you. And she just couldn't take it. What? Excuse me? What are you talking about? Are you kidding? No, we're serious. We just wanted to offer you condolences and just help in anything, because your family was helping our community for so many years with milk delivery and stuff. And then she said, are you guys not mad with me? Are you not angry with me? Is anyone here amongst you who lost their children? And it was the man who lost actually babies. Yes, I lost my daughter. And then this wife of Charles asked him, are you not angry with me? And that man, very honestly, he replied, actually speaking honestly, I am. I'm so angry, I cannot explain you. But every morning, I am re-forgiving you. I am re-forgiving your husband. Every morning, I am re-forgiving you. Because I cannot allow that anger to reside in my heart, because I already gave my heart to God. I invited God in my heart. So if I'll keep that fire like anger in my heart, God will not reside there. How I can allow Him to reside there? So that's why, for the God's sake, I am re-forgiving you 7 times 7. So similarly, it's not easy maybe to become devotee, not easy to develop certain qualities. But Srila Prabhupada said, we have to practice. Krishna says, Abhyasa yoga yutina mami chaptum dhananjaya. Practice makes man perfect for the higher cause. And I was really amazed for that quality of forgiveness, which spiritualists, genuine spiritualists, they're practicing this quality of forgiveness, humility. Unless you're humble, and unless you feel yourself as a son of God, as a daughter of God, as a part of God, for the sake of God, you can forgive, you can do anything. But if you're not, me, I will never forgive you. One devotee was telling that he was distributing books in America. And he was distributing books, and very rich car came. Very rich car, big limousine came. And very posh, nicely dressed gentleman came out from there. Very posh, like elite. And this dude, wow, let me just go and let me just give him books. And he came to him and said, excuse me, I have some books for you. I said, I know. You are Hare Krishna, right? I said, yes, I have all those books. The devotee became even more encouraged. Wow, please take one more set of Bhagavatam to your friends, to your family. He said, I already have many sets. I know everything about that. And you know what? If I would have power, he said, do you know what I will do for you people? I will buy big land for all of you. So this devotee became excited. Wow. Nice sponsor for the PERTH temple. Big land. And that person said, and not only that, for each and every member of your community, I will buy one house. That devotee became even more, very nice. Temple president will be very happy with me if I'll bring this donor to temple. And I'll make one community, and I'll buy all these houses for all of you and put you to live together. Wow, that devotee was thinking, wow, Yagya Sankirtana Pragya, we'll be together. If he'll sponsor, a couple of billions of dollars, we can be staying together. And this man said, I'll buy land for all of you, and I'll buy a house for all of you, and I'll put you in one place, and I'll put around that place big electricity, 360 degrees. And sit there and don't come out, don't disturb our enjoyment. Wow, he's just such a demon. He was shocked. He said, I'll provide you everything and put you together and surround big electricity around you. Don't come out. You're disturbing our life to enjoy. Asura, Ramante. We want to enjoy, and this guy is coming with the books, no smoking, no drinking, no illicit sex. What nonsense. This is our life. They cannot enjoy. We went other day on a PERTH, somewhere. People just trying to put and dump up to the eyes, from ears coming this intoxication or the beard and stuff. How come they cannot enjoy even without intoxication? They have to forget about everything, and people trying to do everything to forget Krishna. And devotees, they trying everything to remember Krishna. Just opposite, viparitam syat. And how to remember Krishna? How to attract Krishna's attention? We simply have to attract his attention. We have to do something. I was giving this example in Kathmandu. One small Gurukula boy came to me and make one picture. And in one picture he drew, like this parda, like altar, like this altar. Remember we had this condition, anyone's telephone goes on, he's buying 10 Bhagavad Gitas. Anyone's telephone goes on, we are all clapping 10 Bhagavad Gitas. No, but because it was not from now, but from now, because I forgot to announce that. And humble request, you can put all telephones on and request your friends to call you. So you can do a yearly quota of book distribution in one class. So like that. Yes. And this boy, he make picture. And this small child, he wrote one picture. And he, like this parda, we have also the curtain. And he said, one devotee standing and peeping inside the altar, trying to see the deities. Ting, like this, brahmachari. Ting, looking inside altar. And another photo he make, like picture. He, same brahmachari taking the broom, brooming the temple room, cleaning, and Krishna opened parda and looking, seeing that brahmachari. And he wrote, don't try to see God. Try to do something so God, Krishna, can see you. You know, very nice, nah? Very wise. Because if you're not wise, you're otherwise, you know. So we have to be wise. We have to do something, simple thing, simple. Like, you know, father, he buying big cake for his baby. Happy birthday to you. And giving the cake. And this baby, instead of, you know, plunging himself, you know, eating himself, what he does, he talks to Papa. It says, and he gives small piece to the father. Not just because father hungry for this cake, he can buy 10,000 cakes like this, but because he's so much happy with the laugh of the baby. Love. Okay, very nice, you take, it's for you only. And he gives all cake to the baby, isn't it? But what did father, yes. And what father actually wants to see, he wants to see that love. That's why Krishna says, Patram pushpam palam toyam. Please, give it to me a little bit. Krishna also very smart, you know. He asking you in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Patram pushpam phalam toyam, something. But at the end of Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharman parityajam. He goes as a needle and coming out as a plow. He takes everything. Not taking, he actually gives everything. Yogakshemam vahamaham. But he takes our false ego. He gives us understanding that we are not enjoyers here. We are not. If you're thinking that you are an enjoyer, that you're in great illusion. We can't even control our, you know, eyelids, you know. Try not to blink for 5 minutes, try. You cannot. We cannot control even bowels, you know. We can go with a nature call. One guy came to our temple in India and came, Soham, I'm God. You know, Aham Brahmasmi, I'm God. People so, daring to say, I am God. And in Nepal, even Prime Minister declared, we had one festival in Panoti, there's one place, every 12 years, a big mela going on. And one person came and declared, I am God. And Prime Minister came and said, yes, Nepal, we have our own God. Our manufacturing, we have our own God in Nepal. Be proud, nation, we have our own God. And I was thinking, is he kidding? Is he seriously saying that? There is one God and another one accepting him, that he is God. I have no idea who is God. So this guy, another guy came and said, I am God. So I was giving lecture like this, so and he was saying, I am God. You are not God, I am God. All right, God, sit down, don't disturb, God. And then after some time he said, where is the toilet in temple? He said, oh, for God there is no toilet. For God can control himself, no? He can control all universe, he can control. So why not control your bowels, just control yourself, Peter. So after some time he was like pressure cooker. Where is the toilet? He said, no, there is no toilet for God. Here. Only for servants, the toilet. This is for God, this is no toilet. Then he became intolerable for him. Where is the God? I said, listen, first you accept that you are not God. Then you can, okay, I am not God. Where is the toilet? He went, I said, okay, go there. So he came out from the toilet. I am God. Hey, what happened? Just now you said that you are not God. That was my pastime. Just see people. It was one devotee, he was passing by and there's another guy was sitting. And one Mayavadi sannyasi, he told to that innocent congregation man, you have to chant mantra, Soham, Soham, Soham. Very nice mantra. It will make you God. Very nice. And you're laughing. And seriously, people thinking like that. I'll become one with God and I'll become God. Like that. Soham. Then next morning, devotee of, ISKCON PERTH was passing by. Hey, what nonsense mantra you are chanting? Soham. This is not proper mantra. No, that Guruji was very nice. He has nice beard and nice dress. He was very nice Guruji. I cannot reject what he gave me. So devotee was very smart. Krishna Bhakta Chatur. Okay, can you do one thing? Can you add da? You can keep soham, but can you chant one more da? Because when you have khichdi, you put a little more ghee, khichdi will not be worse. It will become better only. Oh, yeah. So it becomes soham plus da means da soham, da soham. I am servant, I am servant, I am servant. Da soham, da soham. I am servant. Das means Adidas, original servant. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Adi Purush, Adi Das. So I think director of the Adidas company is devotee. Adi Das. And company ka logo is lotus, you know. Pankaja. So you are servant. Dasoham, Dasoham. Okay, Guruji, you're also very nice. Thank you for the feedback. I'll put that. And so this guy started, Dasoham, 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 Dasoham. Then Mayavadi comes again. Hey, who changed my mantra? No, it's Guruji, also very nice. Give it up. No, change. No. He also was very nice. Because Hindus like that only. Ye bhi theek hai, wo bhi theek hai, so everything theek. Like that. Hindu means no bindu. Do whatever, no full stop. Do whatever you want. Hindu, no bindu. Ye bhi theek hai, wo bhi theek. Ganesh bhi, Kali. You can see sometimes, you go to some temple, typical Hindu temple, market, you know, Shiva, Durga, Kali Bhairav, Ganesh, Krishna, Rama, all in same level, you know, everybody, whom to serve. One German gentleman came from Germany to Calcutta and he really wanted to understand, this Hindu, whom this guy is worshipping, who is God? He went to many temples and he came to Radha Govinda temple, Krishna temple. He came, oh, this must be God. So one sannyasi asked him, how do you know? Guruji, see, listen, I went to many temples, everybody's so busy doing something. One monkey carrying some stone, you know, Vishwakarma is like doing something. One lady driving tiger and fighting with one demon, police department. You know, somebody doing heavy tapasya in crematorium, you know, with skeletons and snakes and busy, everybody busy. And this guy doing nothing. He's playing flute with some girlfriend, swinging. Seems like this is the boss. Everybody working heavily and this guy is no work, nothing to do. Larki ke saath julan kar raha hai yaar. What is this? He is the boss. So that sannyasi was laughing. Yeah, exactly. Nakaryam karanam chavidyate. Actually Shastra says, for God, no need to do anything. Everything done by his energies. Shakti vidhaiva shruyate gyana bala kriya cha. He has many energies. You know, please don't tell anyone if I'll tell you that Krishna is not God. Really? And then, who is he? Balaram is God. Generator, operator, destroyer, it's all Balaram business. Krishna doesn't know all this thing. He delegated everything. He delegated to Balaram. Balaram, you want to be God? Okay, you God. Basuri bajaya Krishna kanaya. He is pasturing the cows only. And in Vrindavan, nobody will accept that Krishna God. Even Krishna sometimes says, Sudama, once they defeating him, you know, Sudama, do you know who am I? And Sudama, who? I am God. Okay, come, I'll show you what kind of God you are. Yashoda Maya also, she never believes that this is God. Balaram, Krishna, and they sometimes complaining to each other, Balaram, Krishna, what to do? Nobody believes that we are God, what to do? Because even in Vrindavan, Krishna wants to forget that I am God. Because you cannot enjoy if you remember that you are super, powerful. You can relax and become yourself. Can you imagine Prime Minister of country, all day long people offering him salute and army, Padha raha hai, salute. All these guys, you know, army, ministers, yes sir, yeah. Finally he comes back home, small kids, children and wife, you know, and the moment he enters the house, wife and children, formation, yes, Mr. Can you guys relax? Can I be at home? It's enough for me to be in the office. I want to be at home. And therefore, when he comes at home, his wife chastises him. Hey, Come in kitchen. Ka. And throw him roti, chapati. Eat. And children playing horse with this minute. Oh, yee on his head, you know. Srila Prabhupada gave this example. He gave example that one big minister came to London to meet the Prime Minister. And secretary said, no, sorry, Prime Minister a little busy now. It's very important meeting now going on. So that another very big ambassador of country, he had to wait for him 1, 2, 3 hours, waiting. What kind of meeting is there? Then secretary went for the lunch. So this ambassador wanted to see what kind of meeting going on there. I have to wait. Such a big post holder came to your country and you making me waiting for 3 hours? So finally, when secretary left, he just looked at that keyhole. He wanted to see what's going on there. And he saw this prime minister playing with his, pota, nati, this is some small grandson playing horse. And he's going on 4 legs like this, and this small grandson sitting on the top and, let's go. So, and this guy playing some horse play with his grandson. And big minister waiting for 3 hours. It's a very important meeting for him going on. Similarly, Krishna, he playing Krita Punyam, he playing with coward boys and running with cows, aham purvam, they running, playing, imitating monkeys and doing some kind of peacocks, playing, wrestling, and big Lord Brahma and Lord Indra, Om Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha, Sahasra Sahasrapata Sabhuvim Vishwatomita, Atetishtam Dasangulam Purusha Evedagam Sarvam, big mantra, Sahasra Purusha Susuktam. And this coward boy said, Krishna, who is this uncle with 4 heads? Who is this guy? And who is this guy? So many eyes on his body. Krishna doesn't even pay attention to them. Get lost. It's some guys, strange guys. Don't worry about them. Krishna not even caring. He's not caring even for these demigods. But he is much more pleased when gopis chastising him. It is explained in scriptures that Krishna is not very much pleased with this super duper demigod who was snoring in Sanskrit and no interest. But when Gopi is chastising him, with Jatila Kutila comes and tells, Krishna, you're like a black snake. And Krishna says, yes, I am like snake. I came to bite you. Yes. And Lalita, once Krishna is not cut. He's always badmas. And real friends are those, real friendship are those where you can come, relax, and no need to maintain your status quo. Real friends are those with whom you can come, you can relax and be yourself. Nowadays in this world, very difficult to relax because everybody thinking, what people will think about me? Oh no. Because if you do some mistake, tomorrow you'll be in Facebook, on Instagram, some stardust. Everybody will be criticizing you like anything under X-ray. Everything, they'll know everything about you. Everybody will be talking. That's why people cannot relax. Really. One devotee told me in New Gordon, I came to, they have Krishna village there, no? So he said people coming so much, their consciousness, their body so stiff. They're coming to learn yoga. He said that they cannot even sit on lotus, they cannot sit in sukhasana, they cannot sit because their muscles so stiff. They can't relax because he said this is a result of their stress, constant stress. It's actually transacted to the muscles because constant stressful situation making our muscles stiff. They cannot relax. Ashantasya kutah sukham. They cannot relax. But in India, in Nepal, people are relaxed. They have nothing, no pride, nothing to hide, nothing. They have nothing much. That's why they're relaxed, nothing to lose. That's why they're so relaxed. They're happy with a small plate of some khichdi. They're very happy.
In Bhagavad Gita, who was that?
Haribol. Yeah. Who was that?
Mataji there.
Yes, very nice, Mataji. Give a round of applause. Very nice. Sitaram Prabhu, count now, so you can make nice. It will be your temple will become #1 in marathon book distribution. Very nice. There's a nice life hack, huh? So, but it put result on me, huh? Because I'm joking. So like that, and that's why the real friends, like Saint-Exupéry, he said, real friends, not those who are looking at each other and criticizing each other, but those who are looking in the same direction. They are real friends. So with whom you can relax and be yourself. So nice to relax. It was a very, very important person in Nepal. Very big, rich millionaire. And somebody invited me to invite him for Shivaratri. Because if he will invite, he will never come. But Patri Prabhu, if you will come, he will definitely come. Because he will respect you and he will come. So okay, let's go. And I came. I really didn't know who is this person. Because like I met with some people like Amitabh Bachchan and some others. I really didn't know who are they because I didn't watch much. I don't know how powerful and important. So I just met casually. And then the people told, do you know who are these guys? Who? And I came to this very, very rich person in Nepal. And when we came to his house, his big security, army, protection, and I was walking and I saw beautiful paintings on his, and some poetry also. And I appreciated that. So we're sitting in reception, and I'm waiting for him in sofa. And all of a sudden this person comes, because it's his home, he comes in the sport wearing, like jogging after golf or something like that. He came very, very simple dress. T-shirt and hi, hello, Swamiji, how are you, Guruji, okay, pranam. And his bodyguards behind, and I came, and I also stood up and he stood up. Then we can sit down on the sofa. We started chit-chatting, talking. And then I started to go speak about sadhus. And I said, hey, nowadays sadhus, bakwas, useless. No, I said, not all the sadhus bakwas. Some sadhus are very nice. And I wanted to tell him something about Srila Prabhupada. And I opened my computer, but it was no table. So what to do, how to put it. So, and he had very nice thick carpet, Persian carpet, very nice thick. So I jumped on the floor, opened my computer, and I was sitting on the floor trying to find out presentation about Prabhupada, some video. So, and he obviously felt a little bit awkward, because with such simplicity, this big super Guruji jumped on the floor and trying to, and he's sitting, he also jumped on the floor and also sit down with me like this. Here we are, big super pooper, sitting like this together, watching computer like, old friends, like this, on the floor. So bodyguards looking. They never saw a boss like this, And my secretary also says, Patri Prabhu, do you know who is this guy? And I didn't know. I was just normal, like, no, I don't know. I never thought even that I have to be some conventional, protocol or something. I just without any second thought, I just jumped and spontaneously started to, and he also jumped spontaneously. So here we are. My secretary tells me, Patri, do you know who is this guy? And I said, actually, no. And this guy told me, very good, no need to know. Because the moment you know who am I, yes sir, ये भाव खराब हो जाएगा ना. So we will lose that friendly spirit. And I like this. I don't like that. So no need to know who am I. I like this. And I was thinking, wow, must be Krishna also like that. He doesn't want to know Brinjabasi, know him that he is God. He putting yoga maya, he makes everyone to forget who is he. Because Krishna likes it. Because at least some place in this creation, he can relax and be himself. He can enjoy rasa in normal relationships as a father, as a friend, as a lover, as a son, whatever. He can enjoy that place, In Dwaraka, Christians are saying, oh, he is supreme father. Yeah, he is a father. He has 16,108 queens. And each and every queen has, 10,000 sons and one daughter. How many? 16,108 wives multiplied by 10,000 and plus 16,108 daughters. And this Jiva Goswami explains that different sons, different age. Somebody like this baby, somebody grown up, somebody more elderly already. For those who are small kids, he walking, they holding his finger, din din din, and he sometimes feeding them on the lap with chamcha, with spoon, feeding, like father. And some more grown up kids, they going and trying to imitate father. kids imitating father. And there is Baba, Haribo! Jai! 20 Bhagavad Gita, Haribo! See ya. So like that. 20 Bhagavad Gita, amazing, yeah? Fantastic. Super, see ya. Please call your relatives to call you. We have to complete quota. So, like that. I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, children trying to imitate father. And when child imitating father, there is no better flattering than that. There is nothing more better for parents to see how their kids imitating them. It's such a pleasure. Wow, it means they're admiring their parents. It's much worse than, Buddha. I don't know. I mean, they don't want even to talk to parents. I got one phone call, one child. Anyway, I got the phone call. I saw the child calling to his mother. And in his phone calls call, how is it? It's very funny. Womanly parental figure. Womanly parental figure. Parent, womanly figure, not mother. Woman, I was thinking something wrong maybe. Sometimes we don't have even good words to say to each other. We're taking everyone very, very dry, officially. No. Son, father, husband, yes sir, yes, very officially. Husband and wife, they quarrel, and husband became so frustrated with his wife next morning. He left home without taking breakfast. Wife woke up, husband is not there. So she calls him, did you take breakfast? So husband became so annoyed already. And he started to mirroring his wife, mirroring. Did you take your breakfast? I am asking you. Don't talk to me like this. Don't talk to me like this. Why are you mirroring me? So wife understood, very smart. I love you. So, I took the breakfast. Wow, life becomes so hard, that we don't even squeezing few kind words to each other. We don't have kind words to say to each other because we are so dry. But spiritual world is very, very nice. That's why sometimes joking and laughing, even bad words are very pleasing to Krishna. When Krishna comes very late to Nikunja, when Radharani putting some appointment, some lovers, they're putting some appointment. Like in material world, they're having some love letters, Sometimes they're taking the pen, they writing something, scrolling this, like putting in the pen. It's a little bit painful, teasing, but feels very good. Because love letter, Ramancha Kampa, people getting this in ding, SMS, I know. So love letter, they got love letter, you see. Like that, some appointment there, So this love letter comes, and love letter called Patra. So when Krishna and Radharani, they exchanging these letters, love letters with each other. And Radharani make appointment. They have to meet that time at night in that Nikunja, okay. So Krishna, night time, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. He's escaping from the house. What a movie, you can make serial. Netflix, nothing. It's such a love story, Prabhupada said. We have such a love story, Sita and Ram. Wow. Sita! The Rakshasas and villains and wow. Mahabharata. If you can make Netflix with all the effects. So Krishna Lila, Nitya Lila, always going on. And Krishna just, every day is no similar Lila. Everything something fresh. Ever fresh. So Krishna getting out and going at night. And all of a sudden third party comes and hijack Krishna to their camp. Another gopi comes. Krishna, hi, why don't you come to me? And Krishna, why not? Lampat, Lampat. So Lampato means he went to another girl. And here Radharani, she's sitting and waiting. Already so late, 1 hour, 2 hours already. And Lalita getting really angry. This guy, I delivered this love letter to him personally. This guy neglecting us. And then Krishna completely oblivious. He forgot about appointment. And then, oh no, I have to, it's getting late. He started to run to meet Radharani, but it's already too late, Nepali time. So, so he runs, and it's all of a sudden the rain starts. Yoga. See? Because, no, she escaped. No, I reproved CCTV camera because I created the sound of thunderbolt when the phone ring. So it was covered.
That's 30 Bhagavad.
Yes? Self-assessment. 30 Bhagavad Gita's ki jai! Yes, thunderbolt and the rain coming and so much troubles and Krishna still going to meet Radharani. He comes to that Nikunja and Lalita stands very angry. So there's not awe and reverence. There is nothing, Krishna ji, please come, 4237, nothing like that. Krishna comes and she's like hand like this. Ha! Get lost from here, out! So you cannot enter the Nikunja of my Kishori, Radharani Ju. You cannot enter, get out from here. You get lost, you're so much late, you're completely ignorant guy, get out. And she's scolding him with bad words, Krishna. And Krishna, Lalita, please, please. And raining, and his mukut already like this, more punk like hanging like this. Lalita, please, see, cats and dogs, not cats and dogs, camels and elephants, dead dog. Heavy rain, please, allow. No, no means no, out, get out. You not deserve my Kishoriju. You don't deserve my Rani. Okay, get out from me. You are not cut, lampat. I already got information from my spies. Where have you? I know where have you been. I know where. Get out from here. So he's very angry. And Radharani also already in man. He doesn't want even to look at Krishna. So Krishna thinking what to do, what to do, what to do. And he just think. Krishna doesn't do anything. Nakaryam karanam chavida. He simply desires. And he wants to be with Radharani. Who can stop him? And because he wants, Yogamaya has to fulfill his desire. Immediately, all of a sudden, snake comes, big black cobra inside Nikunja, and comes to Radharani. And Radharani, jump from Nikunja in the lap of Krishna. And Krishna hug him. Okay, and he winkled to the snake. Good job. Even snakes, they can get service in spiritual world. What to say? And Krishna, good job. Nice seva, accepted service, very good service. Like that. So we can see it's ever joyful pastimes going on in Jatila and Kutila and so many wonderful pastimes. But who can get entrance to this eternal Netflix movie where you are one of the main heroes? Each and every devotee in spiritual world, he's a main hero. When Krishna eating prasadam, they sitting in millions and millions of coward boys, they sitting around in circles. Like this, like lotus flower. And everybody feeling that Krishna looking at me only. You see? One of the manifestation of Krishna is that everybody thinking that Krishna is mine, nobody's else. Similarly, gopis, when Krishna dancing Rasa Leela, every gopi thinking Krishna is mine. He is not dancing with anyone, but with me only. Everybody feels like that. So there is no lack of Krishna. Krishna can expand himself in millions of forms. And he manifests these rasas. But who can get access to that rasa? Only humble and meek-hearted people can enter there. It was one professor, a big university, super duper professor. But one day even professors getting fried with life. So he came to Swamiji and said, Swamiji, can I stay in temple please? I have so much money, glory, prestige, everything, but nothing gives me pleasure. Can I just be close to God? Can I stay in the temple? And Srila Prabhupada said, why not? You can stay. Old man, has everything already. House, car, prestige, dean of university. He joined temple. And what service I will do? So devotees told him, go in kitchen and clean the pots. Go to the kitchen and clean the pots. And if you know, I remember when I joined Krishna consciousness in those days, when we had Sunday programs, we had like hundreds of people coming. And after the kitchen, after feast finished, you go to the kitchen, mountain of steel pots, mountains. Oh no, and you start cleaning. But when I was in army, I already passed that exam. We had, we had few thousand soldiers, and only 5 of us. We had to cook and cut potato for few thousand people. In 7 hours, you have to cut and clean the pots for so many people. So I already had experience. What does it mean to clean the pots and cut the sabji for 2,000 people? So it was really experience. So this professor, he put his apron and put this, all these black pots after cooking, cooking and cleaning those stillness pots. So after a couple of days, his friends came from university, also professors, because they became to know that Professor Sab, he's in some Hare Krishna temple now. So they went to see him. They came to the temple, said, where is such and such professor, dean of university, where is he? Oh, he's in the kitchen cleaning pots. What? They could not understand. They said, no, we're asking for that professor. Where is his office? Where is his secretary here? What secretary? He's in the kitchen cleaning pots. They just could not take it. But they went to see. And they saw, oh, really? And they said, hey, hello! Like this, and he's completely black, cleaning pots, happy cleaning pots. So they said, what is going on? They came to Srila Prabhupada, said, what is this? Do you know who is this man? How long he is going to continue cleaning pots, exploiting him? How long is he going to clean the pots in the kitchen? And Prabhupada became very grave and said, he will be cleaning pots until he will make hole in that steel pot. And through that hole he will go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Prabhupada was out of the box. He's never standard. Excuse me, what do you think about Sai Baba? I don't think about him. and then one lady came, mini bikini, mini bikini, naked legs, and excuse me, why you have shaved head? And Prabhupada looked at her. It's better to keep head cool and keep legs warm. So, many things. Sometimes, Srila Prabhupada, he showed us example of humility, example of, detachment. And he was servant. Manjari. Srila Prabhupada, he came and he was a Brahmana. Humility means you are ready to be anything for Krishna. Humility means to do anything for Krishna. Cleaning toilets or become president, become ABC or BBC or GBC, doesn't matter. Whatever required, yatha tatha vavidatato lampatu matpranathastu sayavana. Whatever required, anukulyasya krishnanu shilanam bhakti uttama. That is actually humility. Humility doesn't mean to become like cotton and some kind of like formless and bottomless. No. Humility means to do whatever required by Guru and Krishna. Not what you want, but what Krishna and Guru wants you. And Arjuna was shooting arrows, even killing people, because that was the desire of Guru, Krishna, for him. Mamanusmara yuddhacha. And that's why Arjuna didn't want to fight, but Krishna wanted him to fight. That's why whatever you want, yat ichchasi tatha kuru, whatever is your desire, I will do that. And he was doing that. Sometimes required cleaning pots, sometimes to take managerial responsibility, preaching or collecting money, making business, whatever required, we have to do that. To establish dharma. But nobody can do it unless you are humble, to accept the order of spiritual master in Krishna. So that's why, of course I can tell you many stories, but I think I can stop now, and we can just keep few questions. So as a conclusion, well, we can tell few stories, of course, but maybe let's open some few questions, and if you have some questions, we can share maybe few realizations more. We cannot enter kingdom of God. We have to offer ourselves. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he said, easiest way to do it, easiest way. Even you don't want to do it, but easiest way to practice. Abhyasa yoga yutinamami chaptum dhananjaya. Do and offer to Krishna something which is very dear to you. Whatever you do for yourself, Whatever you do for yourself, offer it to Krishna. Then it becomes Krishna consciousness. And it's also explained that even you can do something as a ritual. You know, ritual and spiritual. What makes difference between ritual and spiritual? Ritual, 4, 2, 3, 7, 4, 2, 3, 7, you know, something, niyamagraha. Ritual, it becomes very mechanical. Ritual. Even to come to temple become mechanical. Okay. If there is no rasa, if temple cannot give you more than you already have, then what's the point for me to go there? Does it make sense? So we have to make ever new, ever fresh, ever something entertaining, and we have to actually to be able to respect each other. That's Vaikuntha. Lord Brahma explains. In material world, everybody wants to control each other, but in spiritual world, everybody respecting each other. Everybody trying to understand desire of each other. And it's called needs and feelings of others. We're going to have very, very important seminar by our senior devotees from US. And I did that seminar personally. And I trained all my leaders also about that. It's about non-violent communication. You know? And they're very well trained, and all devotees and communities, they must know these feelings. That's the teachings, how to understand difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy means, I know what you feel. I read it in Bhagavad Gita. But empathy means I feel what you feel. To expand the heart, to make it very big. Very big. It's about empathy. There are few people, jackals and giraffes. So giraffe is an animal with a big heart. So to have big heart for others. And what does that empathy means? It's quality of Vaishnava, devotee, paradukha dukhi, parasukha, feeling distress of others and to feel happiness for others. Not parasukha dukhi, paradukha sukhi. By seeing happiness of somebody, you become very much depressed and envious. No. Actually, it was one boy, just to illustrate, one small boy, he came with his mom to buy some puppy in the market. No, I've seen in Australia people have so many dogs here. All kind of dogs. These dogs, that dogs, every small, big one, like human being. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And they have, amazing, so much time they have for the dogs. I wish they will have a few minutes for God also. G-O-D, D-O-G. So, but small boy came with mom to buy small puppy. Spaniel, very nice, very cute. They came to the shop and in one basket, they were very cute puppies, you know. But all of a sudden he saw in the corner of the house room, it was another puppy, one lonely puppy, sitting there. So this boy naturally went to that puppy and cleaned for him. Started to play with that puppy, and that puppy licked him in the cheek like this. So this boy asked the shopkeeper, "Uncle, why this puppy is separated from those puppies? Why he is separate?" So shopkeeper said, "Oh, this is a handicapped. His hand is broken. He is useless. We're going to drown him. Nobody going to buy this puppy. It's useless." So this boy said, "Then how much this puppy costs?" "It's only $1. $1. And how much normal one costs? $50. And so this boy, he told to mommy, Mommy, can we buy this one, broken one? And can we pay $50 for him also?" So the shopkeeper said, "Why? If you're ready to spend $50, why don't you buy a nice one?" "No," this boy said, "I want to buy this, handicapped, and I will pay $51. "Really? Why?" And then boy lift his pants, you know, and the shopkeeper saw this artificial leg is there. Then he said, "Oh, sorry, it's okay. You can buy that." It takes one to understand one. It's about empathy. I feel what you feel. To feel pain of others. To wear the shoes of others. To understand. All right? So that's very, very important. So I believe it will be a very wonderful course. And details you can get announcement, I believe, right? So there'll be an announcement. You kindly get opportunity and participate. It's not every day, it's once in a week maybe. But who wants, he will find the opportunity. Who doesn't want, he will find the reason. Get the opportunity. And your life will be definitely sublime, much better. You can establish your relationship in family. You can make relationships with others also, and community will become more healthy. All right, so maybe we can stop at the moment. And any questions?
I'll start with question, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
You can ask like that, it's okay.
It's gonna recording.
I'll repeat your question.
Okay. Everyone is working and they have busy lives.
Everybody working and they have busy life.
How important is for everyone to come together in a like a Bhakti Diksha sort of environment and study Bhagavad Gita and scriptures and spend time, give some time to that in the association of other devotees. How important is that?
Mm-hmm.
And why?
How is it important, in spite of busy schedule we have, to spare some time for association with devotees? You can kindly read one text in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 30, text number 3. Parasparanu Kathanam. So this is when devotees are coming together, they're inspiring each other, they're sharing their realizations, they actually sharing their experience and encouraging each other. How they can grow together. You know, in the port, in the ship, like Bandarghat, in the port, when all the ship parked together, you know, small boats, you know, some steamers, big cruise ships, they are staying together there. And when tide comes, night time, you know, water increases. So all the ships, small boats, steamers and cruise, they are rising together. And when the tide goes down, everybody going down. So together, when water comes, everybody comes down together. When people coming together, Bahumilitvam, they're coming for Harinam Sankirtan, for chanting, for glorification of Krishna's name, everybody making advancement together. Doesn't matter, zero or hero, new devotee, old devotee, middle devotee, intermediate, everybody growing together. Benefit of being together, we are sharing that energy, Shakti Parinamavada. Like to go and eat food, you're not eating on telephone or on Zoom. Nowadays, of course, Zoom, Instagram, you can have some video call, but prasadam, we don't have that privilege now to eat through phone. Well, we have to come physically. Prasada lesha anugrihita evahi. And also, we have to be able to touch each other's heart. We can do Zoom programs also, but once in a while, we have to be together. As Ambarish Maharaj, he says, you know, he was using all his 9 senses, eyes to see deities in the temple, nose to smell the kunjal kamishra tulasi makarandavayo, so to breathe the smell of tulasis, body to touch the body of devotees, you know, and dance with them, and you know, like we had Harinam. That's experience. And that experience, vasana, that samskara, you can never forget. Experience. The highest business in the world nowadays, the highest business is business connected to emotions. Netflix, tourism, you know, which can generate emotions in the people's heart. And for those emotions, people pay any amount of money. Anything they'll pay. If I'll feel good, I'll pay anything. Hell, doesn't matter what it is. But if it makes me feel good, wow, I'll pay money. And it's true. Anything which makes people happy. Atyantika sukha pravritti. So similarly, can you imagine how we can pay in terms of time and you know, our personal attitude when we're getting spiritual emotions? And the spiritual emotions, when we are dancing, chanting together, people experience Ramancha Kampa Sutaranga Bajo, one day Guru Shri Charanavindam. This is Ramancha, we have very, very wonderful feelings you can get. So Sukham Kartamavayam. But for that we have to come together. And the Bhagavatam also says in Srimad Bhagavatam, Gyane Prayasamudapasyanamanta. You can open the shloka in 14th chapter. You know, Lord Brahma saying, by your own endeavor in home, sitting at home and doing your snig hiri hiri, even in Zoom, you cannot get Krishna. Those people coming together and dedicating their life to listen to Krishna Katha in holy names, they have to give quality time to be together. Parasparanu Katha. Parasparanu means together. So And it's very, very important to be together, to exchange that wonderful loving feelings. And how you can exchange? Dadati pratigrihnati, guhyamachate prichati, bhute bujayati chaiva. Give gifts and to receive gifts, to tell some secrets, not only on phone, but also like this, sit down together and just share realizations. And then give prasadam and accept prasadam. For that we have to be together, isn't it? That's the key. If you want to go fast, go along. But if you want to go far, we have to go together. Choice is yours. Does it make sense? Hare Krishna.
So just on that point very quickly, we have weekly programs in every suburb of Perth. Those who would like to get association, like Prabhu said, please come and see me. There's prasadam, devotees coming together, kirtan, and read from Bhagavad Gita and study together. So we have certain programs like that.
Thank you for the class. I had a question on a point that you mentioned earlier about that we can get the most mercy when we use everything we have for Krishna, but that is only possible when we remove our false ego that we want to enjoy independently. I'm sure everyone unanimously knows and agrees with this, but I suppose the biggest problem would be how can we start working towards this to try use and do everything for Krishna, that false ego, like how do we start doing that in a way that we don't give up or we stop doing it?
Very nice question. When Srila Prabhupada, he came first time to San Francisco. It's a long story, you can read this book, Miracle on 26 Second Avenue by His Holiness Mukunda Maharaj. He explains how they went to San Francisco. He said, go and open temple, and they found this front store, painted it white. They opened this first temple, and they, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, he made this Jagannath, you know that story, right? So he was, and then when they established Jagannath, all these hippies, they used to come to enjoy themselves, you know. But when they installed Jagannath, Srila Prabhupada said, from today, everybody should come to temple, not empty-handed. Everybody should bring something to Krishna. That should be the habit. Hippies, they didn't even know who is this Jagannath. In fact, one person in America told me that he was doing, puja for 6 months. One guy was doing puja to Jagannath. Prabhupada make Jagannath, big eyes, and he put somebody to do puja. They were doing pujas like say 3, 4, 5 hours continuously because they didn't know anything else what to do. So they were doing service like this. For many hours they were doing nothing but doing puja to Jagannath. So after 6 months, this guy who was doing puja, he asked senior devotee, I have one question. What? Who is this guy? Many months later he said, who is this guy? I'm doing all this kind of ritual, but ritual and spiritual means ritual plus Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON plus ritual becomes spiritual. SPI plus ritual becomes spiritual. So Srila Prabhupada taught us how to become selfless and determined. So he said, all hippies should bring something in your hands. When you're coming to God, don't come empty-handed. Somebody can bring something which is dear to you. And hippies started to bring, okay, somebody brought some funny clothes, somebody brought toilet paper, somebody brought, some kind of lockets, anything, as if Krishna needs all these things. But the principle, I have to bring something. I have to become selfless. Less of self. As we discussed yesterday, don't think about yourself less. Simply less think about yourself. You start to think about God. What to do to bring him. And remember that the drunkard came to Srila Prabhupada. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. We are not using that usually. We're using water. But thank you. His spiritual part started. He started his spiritual life because he gives something, selflessly gives something. Start giving something. Bring one flower. Bring something. And you'll find the taste. Wow, it's so nice to give. And Krishna will reciprocate. Krishna will smile. And that become like drug. Oh, really? Okay, let me be just double. Just double. In one shopping complex, one small mother and small baby came. And the mother asked, my dear, what should I buy for you? And she says, Mommy, I don't know, but two. I don't yet know what, but two. Not sufficient, more. I want more for myself. Consumerism, again. But spiritual life is just opposite. Give something to Krishna. When I give example, when rain starts, in the roof, it's nice to keep the pipe on the roof, pipe. So let water go a little bit. Otherwise roof will, under the pressure of water, roof will collapse. Make water go a little bit, like that. And once you start giving to Krishna, yogakshemam vaham aham, Krishna will give you more. And you start to get taste. In fact, this is such a nice feeling. Special hormone comes in the blood when you start to give something and serve others. It's called serotonin. Have you heard about this? Oxytocin, endorphin, serotonin and oxytocin. Dopamine comes when you're getting things, mobile, iPhone, iPod, car, house. And to get this dopamine in your blood, you need to get, constantly you have to get things, more and more. But because you got it, I'm not happy already, I want latest model. And you have to sell this, it's good enough. But I want another phone, and another phone, another house. How many houses do you need? 5, 6, no, 10. Unnecessary necessities, But to maintain the dopamine, people becoming eager to maintain that because they don't know anything more. But then next level, workaholics. They're going and working. I know some very rich people. They're going morning time before anyone came to company, and they're leaving after everybody left. By 10 o'clock night, they're only leaving. Owners of company, because they're feeling so boring at home, feeling lonely. So they trying to forget themselves in working. They're getting what's called refuge, they say. They're getting refuge in that heavy work, and they're getting satisfaction by working. Workaholics. It's called endorphin comes when people doing gym, work out, and the muscles are paining, but feels good. That's called endorphin. Third stage is serotonin. When people already have everything, they already work out so many things, they have 10,000 companies, nothing more, they start to do giving, altruism, Mother Teresa, serving others, helping poor. They're trying to give up something. And by serving others, serotonin stays long time in the body. While dopamine and endorphin, very short time. But serotonin stays much longer, sometimes lifetime also. It gives satisfaction by seeing others happy. That's why many people, charitable people, they try to invest, making hospitals, making some kind of charity institutions. But highest of all, oxytocin, when you're establishing friendship, relationship with others, based on service. And when you have relationships, wow, slight manifestation of the top oxytocin is mother and baby. When mother delivering baby, during the delivery, when baby born, when baby getting born, it's such a pain for the mother, for the baby, but Krishna, such an arrangement, he gives a heavy dose of oxytocin to the mother. And such a feeling of connection to the baby, despite of the pain, who cares? Such attachment. Even mother says, I never anymore. This kind of baby is too much, it's so much pain, never ever anymore. But after some time they forget about that because oxytocin is so high, they're getting another baby. Because it's out of connection, relationship so high that the oxytocin comes in huge dose. That's why to make many friendship, many friends, dadati pratigrahanati, so to give gifts, to serve others, produces a spiritual oxytocin. And when you're making a relationship with Krishna, it became maha-oxytocin. Make friendship with supreme friend, suhridam sarvabhutanam gyatvam shantim richati. So how to start it, to do it? We have to start just give something. And I tell you, I have secret. Always I print like this, and perhaps maybe you noticed that. For example, I'm just sample piece. I'm printing cards like this. Many cards I have. Krishna, Prabhupada, different, Radharani. And it costs little money, of course. I'm collecting donations, and I printed this in Los Angeles. Very nice quality, I printed 500 copies. And whenever I'm going to my next destination, I'm getting these photocopies on the cards. And I'm giving to everyone. Just like that. Just like that. And when devotees, oh, thank you, that positive energy, it's called, I'm sharing you life hack. Actually, it's invisible, but it's very, very practical. Devotees start to send you invisible positive energy. Thank you. Hundreds of devotees send you, and you can collect that positive attitude. And then you comes and boom, distribute it. Because you cannot distribute what you don't have. So that's why it's such a simple thing. From beginning of my spiritual life, I learned this. Get some small things, some lockets, some stickers, something. Some prasadam at least, keep something, some sweets from, or at least some Nrsimha oil in your japamala. Hari Bol, Prabhuji, Hari Krishna, Mataji. Put some, thank you. You already gave something. And it's not necessarily about money or something. No, just prasadam, something. At least nothing you have, smile at least, give some smile. Hari Bol, Prabhu. Nowadays like this. Because people know theoretically, they learn in Bhakti Shastri, Vaishnava training, that they have to smile. Hare Krishna, Brahma. Oh no, man. So, and they just having this kind of negative energy. No, you give positive energy. Even 7 times 7, forgive them, give them smile, and give them small gift. And especially you don't like somebody, smile to him and give him gift. Yes. When Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he saw that some people fighting. He used to catch these 2 guys, come together, find good qualities in each other, glorify each other. He was forcing them to glorify each other. Tell something good about him. He has very nice sikha. He has very nice dhoti. More! He wakes up for Mangalarati. Okay, now you glorify him. He is cooking very nice. So, first they don't want, but they start to find some good qualities, and then give gifts to each other. It's easy. Simple, but not easy actually. It's simple to the simple and complicated for complicated. So that's why there's a small life hack. Make small gifts, make some postcards, at least something you can do. If nothing, you can have some qualities. Or sometimes, my cards run away already from me, I run out of the cards. Only one kept for myself, one last one left. So, but okay, at least I can make Krishna. So, I already run out of my books also, few books only left. So, what else? It's like, like in Kurukshetra. Bullets finished, okay, now you take some gada, bow broken, okay, bhala, you can take everything already finished, only one bullet left, I'm keeping one bullet to somebody, just throw like this, so somebody who is lucky, he'll pick up this bullet. Yes. Giving hand will never be empty. And then you can find out, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu praying, Dhuli Sadrisham Vichintaya, I am the particle of dust, my dear Lord. Make me dust. Dhuli Sadrisham Vichintaya. I want to become a dust. And when you become a dust, when you become less resistancy at all, you're not resistant. Okay, whatever you want, Krishna. Yatha tatha bhavita, then huge energy start to flow through you. That's why gold and platinum, very costly metal, because the resistancy of electrons very, very less. This copper, copper, this is a metal copper, tama, copper. It's very high resistance of a little bit heat. Put some little fire, getting hot, because electrons resistance is very high. That's why copper used for cooking. Small fire can cook big pot, vessel. But gold, you put high voltage electricity, it's not getting heated because electrons resistance is not high. That's why gold used in space technology, in electronics and space technology, because you cannot get chance to repair it every time there. So that's why gold-like hearted devotees, they can go to hell even, and they don't get freaked out. They're not getting heated. But for copper-like people, new people, little inconveniences. Why? Immediately complain in Facebook, internet. Why? Very bad. Murdabad. They cannot tolerate. But great devotees, gold-like hearted, they can tolerate the heat of this material world. Because Prabhupada said you cannot expect utopia. So many challenges will come. So that's why humble devotee, selfless devotee who practice to give, he will be able to tolerate difficult challenges in life, which will come. Not may or may not come, it will come. So that's why more you are sweating during the training time, less you'll be bleeding during the war. That's why better start. You should have been started yesterday to practice. So I wish you to start to give. And if you can make practice, every time you come, don't come empty-handed. Bring something for Krishna, one apple or something, and bring gift for each other. Just something small thing. One pen, one sticker, or something. Make something at your home, some sandesh, 200 gram shanti, 500 gram bhakti, 1 kilo ananda. Make some, bring to each other and feed everyone. Isn't it? And don't wait when Sitaram Prabhu and local cooks will cook for you and you will come and eat. You bring one preparation. If everybody will bring one preparation to temple, it will be like a Choppan Bhog feast every day. Can you imagine? Everyone should come with some prasadam for Gaur Nitai. Then you'll see, all environment will change. Kuntha will become Vaikuntha. Does it make sense? Hare Krishna. That's for you. Last bullet. Come. This is Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Alright, I think maybe we have to stop now. It's already around 2 o'clock already. Of course, we can continue till tomorrow morning.
One question from Prabhu.
Okay, one last question, please. Hare Krishna.
I have two questions since you have traveled extensively in Bangladesh and the US. In Bangladesh, there are a lot of atrocities done recently in the ISKCON temple. What's your opinion about it? Second thing is, since you have traveled extensively in US, you were stating that you were in Pennsylvania. West Virginia is not very far from there.
Yes.
What is your opinion of the Golden Temple of Prabhupada in Wheeling, West Virginia?
I'm staying in West Virginia temple, Golden Temple only. And temple president Jai Krishna Prabhu is very...
I've been there.
Right.
Give your opinion on it.
My opinion about Golden Temple, it's such a nice offering of the heart to Srila Prabhupada by his disciples. And of course, another opinion may be that everybody have a history, but there is also future. People have tendency to dwell in the historical past, because that temple also has some past. Not maybe very bright past, but nowadays it's very bright. It's very beautiful, and I went there because in Pittsburgh there are so many thousands and thousands of Nepali people. They purchase the church there and they make their own community, and we now having wonderful relationships, and those Nepali people now by thousands coming to Golden Temple there also. So it's become like a place of pilgrimage, and it's such a wonderful service has been done there. Beautiful, tours about people knowing so much about the culture. Many people come, so I'm very, very positive, and they have wonderful festivals like holy festivals there, different cultural festivals. Every Saturday they have some swimming, this boat festival with lamps and different torchlights. It's so beautiful cultural place nowadays, spiritual place. So I really welcome everyone to visit that place. Really nice.
I have been there, and at 4 o'clock in the morning I have seen people dancing in the snow.
Yes.
Chanting Hare Krishna.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And as for Bangladesh, it's another extreme, another opposite pendulum, It's unthinkable of this religious, short-sightedness. Prabhupada said, every religion without philosophy is fanaticism, and every philosophy without God is speculation. So that's example, we should not be fanatics. We should not be religious fanatics, because we have to come out from the box. And we have to understand that we are all like one family, really one family. And that incidents, what happens, cruelty or violence, it only should be as an alarm and reminder to all of us how not to do. So we definitely stand strong against that, activities of violence. And usually, unfortunately, even religion now used in geopolitics as a tool for geopolitics. They agitating people, ignorant people, fanatical people, and they fighting religion against religion. Otherwise, we are like all one family. in fact. So we have to learn the lessons, how to do and how not to do. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Gaura Premanande.
Sri Patri Prabhu ki jai. A big loud Hari Bol for Prabhu.